October 11th, Order of Operations Review. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Remember that multiplication and division happen at the same time, in the same way that addition and subtraction happen at the same time. So if those both occur in the same problem, you go left to right. Let's go through them. The innermost layer of parentheses, I'm guessing there should be a second one here, is 10 divided by 2 plus 4 squared. Within those parentheses, 4 squared, or the exponent, happens first. So this problem becomes 10 divided by 2 plus 16. Then we do the division, 10 divided by 2, and we get 5 plus 16. And all of this gives you 21. So our new problem becomes 5 squared plus 21 minus 4 squared. Within the parentheses, we're going to do 5 squared first. So we get 25 plus 21 minus 4 squared. We'll resolve the parentheses here to get 46 minus 4 squared. And 4 squared is 16, so this becomes, start back up here, 46 minus 16, which is just 30. Here, the innermost layer of parentheses, there's 2 of them. We can do those at the same time. 18 minus 7 is 11. And we add to this 14 divided by 7 squared. So 14 divided by 7 is 2. And when we square this, 2 times 2 is 4. So it becomes 11 plus 4 plus 3 squared. 15 plus 3 squared, which is the same thing as 15 plus 9, which gives us 24. Next problem. The innermost layer of parentheses, 9 minus 5, happens first. So this becomes 7 plus the quantity 10 times 4 squared plus 8. The next thing we do is we square the 4. So this becomes 7 plus 10 times 16, still in parentheses, plus 8. 10 times 16 is 160, so 7 plus 160 plus 8. And if we add all these together, we get 175. The next problem, the innermost layer of parentheses, 9 minus 3, gives us 6. When we take 6 squared times 6, we do the 6 squared first, so we get 36 times 6. And 36 times 6 is 216. And we add to this 6 and 4 squared. So 4 squared is 16. So 216 plus 6, 222 plus 16, 238. Next problem. The innermost layer of parentheses first gives us 16. And if we add this to 2 squared, 2 squared is 4, so it becomes 16 plus 4. And here on the left, we have 16 divided by 4 squared. Since the exponent is outside of the parentheses, we do the division first. So this becomes 4 squared plus, we'll go ahead and do that, 20. 4 squared is 16. When we add 20 to this, we get 36. On the right, the innermost layer of parentheses gives us 4, because 10 minus 6 is 4. And when we square this, we get 16. So we'll add this to 6, and we'll add that to 13. And then we'll subtract from that quantity 4 squared. So 22 plus 13 is 35 minus 4 squared. So 35 minus 16. And this gives us 19. Bottom left, 8 divided by 4 is 2, and that's what we square. 16 minus 4 is 12. And we multiply this by 6 squared. So 2 squared is 4, becomes 12 plus 4 times 6 squared. So 16 times 6 squared, so 16 times 36. And if we multiply those out, we get 360 plus 180 plus 36. 576, maybe. In the bottom right, we start with the innermost layer of parentheses. 17 plus 7 is 24. We add to this 3 squared. And in the front part, we do our division and then we square it. So this becomes 5 squared. And this becomes 24 plus 9. So 5 squared is 25 plus 33, which gives us 58.